So hello everyone, welcome to Spentarn learning platform, and today we are going to learn that how we can create the Google Forms and accept the responses from our colleagues or the students, right? So first of all you have to open your Google, that is google.com, right? After that what you can do is you can just search here the Google Forms, right? Searching the Google Forms, you can see here the docs.google.com. Google Forms is here. You have to just click over here. And what you need to do is you have to just create a blank one, right? So here, after clicking on it, you will get this interface. So most of you are most probably is familiar with this platform, but if you are new, I will let you know from scratch. So from the starting, first of all you have to just mention here the Google form name, whatever you want to name it. Suppose I'm giving it the name of a uh, Spentarn first, right? Now what I'm gonna do is here you can see whatever I will change here, it will get reflected here too, right? Now I have just given it Spentarn first. You can just bold it out here or just change it in the italic form as well. You can underline as well, right? You can just make it as a link as well, right? Now you have to just write down the description of it. Whatever the thing you want from this Google form, you can write it down here. So suppose I want this form to be shared in the class group, right, where I want the students to fill this form and just give me the kind of feedback that I have taught them, right? So I'm writing here the feedback form, right? After writing it here, you can just uh, you know similarly you can make it bold or italic you can do, or you can just underline it as well, right? Now after doing this, there are various other options too, like numbered list. You can make a number list here. You can just bullet the points, right? Suppose I'm just bulleting the point. Feedback form, it would be just link form as well, right? Now what I'm going to do is I want so here they have given me the first question what I want to ask them. So I want them first of all to fill their name, right? After filling the name, it will automatically get changed into the short answer text. If not, then you have to select it from here. There are multiple options that you can select. I will let you know one by one. First of all, name. The name is maybe 10 to 11 characters, right? So it may contain the 10 to 11 characters. So I have just given it to the short answer, right? Now what you can do is you can make it required. Just listen it carefully. If you want the candidate to fill it, and it is mandatory to fill by the candidate, right? So you can make it required, right? As you can just left it as it is, right? So I'm making it required because the name is mandatory to be filled. Now on the next, I have just added another question. So what I want their email address, like, right? Now after the email address, it is getting automatically changed. And one more thing that I want to share with you, you can similarly make it bold as well as italic, whatever you want, right? Now I do not want to change it, so I will make it required here too, because email address is also required to be filled. Now I want them to give me their contact number. So here it is the contact number, right? Just make it in capital letter, right? Now it is to be required. Now what I want, suppose I have just given you a Python programming playlist from where I want a kind of feedback that how you have got the kind of things that I have told you or that I have taught you, right? So I will just write it down, the Python programming understanding you got from course, right? So here is something is missing, right? Programming. Now what I can do here is I can just make out the several kind of things. I can make out the multiple choice as well. What I want, like maybe you can give one, you can give two, right? So it will become so lengthy, right? What I want is I can give a linear scale as well. So what is made by linear scale? First of all, you have to just select uh, from where up to where you want the kind of rating, right? Suppose I just want 1 to 10. So I will select 1, 2, and then this is the 10, right? So what I want to give the label options, I can give it here. 1 means poor, and the 10 means uh, excellent, right? Now it is to be required by to fill by the student. Now another thing I want to add on here is uh, I can give them the link as well. So if suppose I want to give them a link, so I will just select it out like YouTube link. Okay, and what I can do is I can just insert a link here too. So suppose the link is www.spentarn.ml, right, and the text is Spentarn, that it will show out, right? You can see here I will give it the space YouTube link of Spentarn I will just want, right? So if the student just click it, then he will reaches to the www.spentarn.ml, right? Now another thing they can do is YouTube link of Spentarn, provide yours too if you have, right? It is just a formality of the making the form. You can just make out your form according to yours. So I have just given you a kind of a kind of demo, right? Now it is not required here, but this one I have to make the required one, right? Okay. Now another thing that I want to show you is I can just add on the pictures here too. So to add on the pictures, you can make you can use upload feature, you can use webcam feature, you can use by URL, you can use photos, right? You can use your Google Drive and Google Images as well. Suppose I'm just searching here the learning Google Images, right? So it will show me the images like this. So I will just add on it here. Wait for a while, right? This will be added like this. So suppose now you want to add on a kind of exam form as well with it. So what I would do is I will just add on another section. So I have added here that another section, and here I have the question answer session. Okay, question session as well, right? uh, Please give the answers of following questions, right? So now I'm gonna add here the section wise. So suppose I'm just writing here what is mean by, okay, who discovered Python programming, right? So what you can do is you can just add on here an image as well. So I'm just adding an image here. Suppose it is the Python. I am just searching here the Python, and you can add on this one, right? It would look like this, right? What I want to do is I can add the options here. Suppose Harry. Here I'm just giving the guide of Venrism, who is the actual founder, right? Now Puneet first, and another one is Spentarn. These are the options that you can give, right? Now it is to be required, right? Now there are several options as well. You can just use them. Shuffle option order if you want the students to get the questions to be shuffled in an order so that they cannot cheat with each other. So you can make it right. Okay. Now I want to add on another question in which the student have to write their opinion. So explain explain if else condition in Python, right? So here they can give the long type of answer to me, right? It is to be required, right? Now, there are a lot of things that I have done here. Another thing that I want to tell you, you can just customize your theme from here. So if you want to customize your theme, you can just change out the heading theme. So suppose I'm just taking it is the Times New Roman. You can look at here, it is being changed here. Now I want to change the questions font. So from here I can change the questions font as well. So you can see here. Now I can choose a header image as well. I want the header image to be like this because I'm making it for the learning purpose. See, the header is being changed right now, and you can just customize your colors of the Google form as well. So I'm just supposing it to be like this, and okay, okay, it is being changed. So this is how you can just manage your themes as well. Now, suppose you want to preview your form before sending it to the groups of your class, right? So what you can do is you can just preview this one, and this is how it will look like to your students, right? You will fill out the name, your mates will fill out the name, then their email address and contact number, then they will give the Python programming understanding of your course. Suppose they are giving 9 or 8 or whatever they want, then the YouTube link of Spentarn I have given here, or and I have asked them provide yours too if you have. So they will just provide their link here. The next page we will be having. Oh, first of all we have to just fill it down. Okay. Suppose these are the answers that are being filled. And one more thing, I haven't just made it the compulsory, so it is not compulsory to be filled here. Now next, you will see question session. So please give the answers of following questions. Who discovered Python programming? So I will give out the answer, guide evangelism. And one more thing you can see here, I haven't just given this kind of options. It is being shuffled right now because I have just chosen the shuffled one option that I have selected, right? Now explain if else condition in Python. So here the user can write down the kind of answer whatever he want and then submit. Okay. So this is how you can make a simple kind of Google form, right? And to share it in your class, you can just click over here, and then you can just take out the link, or you can just shorten your link and just copy and then just send it this link to the WhatsApp group or your class, right? So this is how you can make a simple Google form. I will let you know many more things in this Google form. Okay, let me tell you one more thing. Please listen it carefully. If you got the responses, you will just get it here. And another thing is, go to the settings. If you want to change something, make this quiz. If it is a quiz, you can make it as quiz and assign the kind of points to it, right? Now responses, you can just manage the responses here. If you want to collect the email addresses of the people, uh, that means you are just making a kind of compulsory that they have to just use their email address, and they cannot use this Google form without using their email address, and it would be automatically submitted in your Google form, right? Now allow response editing. By using this, if a user submits his Google form, then he or she can resubmit it, right? Or response, or edit his response. Then another thing is limit to one response. What it means is, if you will just turn it on, then a user who just fills this form will not get any kind of chance to just fill it again, because his or her email address would be recorded in it, right? Now these are the mandatory things that you must have to know before making any Google form. So this is all about this Google form, and I think you got something from this video. So if you have any doubt, you can just comment it out, and I will let you know many more things about Google Forms in the further videos too. Please comment it out that too. Okay, so thank you so much.